Yeah. Let me start off with some music. Y'all define what's good, bro. Hardhead, what's good, what's good? Ramos, what's good, bro? What up?
You snitch loving bitches love a rat. Hard to kick the habit cause she love
Spider, what's good?
He's a Corey nigga, they gon' run his back. If you fuck my bitch, I don't want her back. I'm a vagabond, got narcotic soul. Bring it to your door like it's domino. $100 get your baby mama blow. With the freaky glad my nigga dollar home. I know you drink, but bitch, I gotta smoke. I know you see me with a lot of lows.
Oh, nah, you good. You good, Hardhead. I got you. You good. Yo, I can't front though, low key. I want to know what's going on with you and a homie, man. I was in some live stream and I heard some words coming out homie mouth, and I was like, dang, he talking greasy. Like something must have happened with the two of y'all, but I ain't want to get into it because, you know, it's negative drama shit. So I was like, I ain't want to make shit worse by asking about it. But I was like, I wanted to hear your side of that so I could see if I could squash that, bro. So you gotta put me on so I could try and talk to the homie about that, because that shit sound crazy. I'll ask. I'll find out. I'll find out what's going on. Because I know y'all, you know, I know sometimes you get mad at people for having a difference of opinion, but I'm hoping that's all that it is and it ain't something else. That's why I was like, let me not ask, and then he get more upset with you. So next time I got his ear, I'll ask about it, see if I can quell that a little bit, because I know it can't be nothing too serious. Even though I got an idea what he gonna say he mad at, and he might not necessarily be 100% wrong for that either though, but it ain't that serious either. Because if Renee could be sitting up in homie chat, you shouldn't have no issue like that either. Yo, Alliston, what's good, homie? Shout out to the UK. And I should agree with him in a live stream one time, but that's it. Yeah, but for us to go from playing a game together to get crazy beefy like that, it can't be that serious because it happened too quickly. So it could be squashed, whatever it is. Kinsey, what's good, fam? Butch. Yeah, I ain't going front, man. Yo, look, let me tell you what I think happened, man. What I'm thinking it is. Because I know, you know, from being around homie what it is and what I be peeping, he don't necessarily be wrong for being mad. I'm sure he'll get over it. But what I be peeping, what will usually cause him to get like that is when he catch you, like, talking about him in another live stream, video. You know, and I ain't going front. I be telling some of y'all, like, we be peeping a lot of funny shit. Because I know, God knows, I go through it. I go through it a lot. You know what I mean? Niggas will follow me on Twitter, come to my live stream, and then they go in another live stream and be talking shit about me. And I be sitting there like, y'all thought we was kind of cool. Like, don't kick my back in. Because y'all know I be low-key ghosting in a lot of streams and people be doing that. So people be doing that, man. So I don't know. I don't get mad about it. I just be looking at it like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now let Renee rock a little bit. You can let that fag rock a little.
Got me looking at these bitches really different. Shot a video in the 30s. Guess he really tripping. Never penny pitching. The Henny going, then we Remy sipping. Hard to kill.
That's Renee.
Painkillers on any mission.
Look at what's good.
Ready, Miami, just to let Diddy listen. Back and forth about who the hottest. Got the whole city riffing. I ain't never laced phone posits. I wore my pennies different. Gave my cousin life, so fuck it. I'll take 1,000,000 visits. Diamond District, I left with water. Now I got women kissing. Follow niggas right where they living. Nothing about me timid. Foreign drop, dash 220, moving a mile a minute. Mama disappointed with my mugshot, I was smiling in it. We blessed on the Benz place at King Calicut. Dirty project kids and A-list parties, we be wildin' in it. Steak, medium well, mashed potatoes and salmon with it. True father won't even cop it unless his child can get it. Talking my shit, woken up Lennox just cause Malcolm did it.
Yo, I can't front.
Good enough to get burned.
Let me turn this down. Low key, I give Smooth props because he had balls in that song though. He was doing good and then he kind of like slipped a little bit. I guess he got too excited when he made that line about the switch. But Smooth be doing, look, Smooth, shout out to Smooth, man, but Smooth be doing like, I be trying to tell Smooth like, yo, certain moves that you make, you kind of like open yourself to exposure. you can't sell your Switch and think niggas ain't gonna get on you for buying it. You get what I'm saying? So that's the problem with that. Niggas need to stop fucking with these trannies and fags. They are poison to the black community. Yo, you ain't lying, my nigga, but you know what? I'll be on some I don't care shit. Like, niggas could do what they want. Like, if people want to be confused about their sexuality or who they want to be, or they feel like they not in the right body, that's their business. If dudes want to mess with them, that's their business. But definitely, it's a lot of weak source thoughts and ideals out here. You know what I mean? Like, Renee obsession for me, as far as like dislikes and botting and all that, I'm like, yo, get the fuck up off my nuts. But some people, that's how they feel, man. They got all day, they got all the time in the world. You know what I mean? Cause yo, look, let me tell y'all a story. I'm gonna get into the Nintendo thing. I'm just trying to let some of y'all come in the room. Let me tell y'all a quick story. When I broke my foot, right, and I had the cast on my foot, I had to go to the clinic to get the cast removed. Y'all know if you got a cast on, you got to get it cut off. Pause, right? Nintendo finna 700 from him. Yeah, we gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into all that Nintendo stuff in a second. I just want to, you know, I got a good amount of y'all in the room now for this time of the morning, so I'm gonna start in a second. I want to tell you a quick story. All right, so when I went to the clinic, right, they I had a cast on and I had drove up to the clinic, of course, and I came in through the wrong entrance. So the clinic was pretty much like the side of a hospital. And the security seen me and they see me with a cast. Damn, my dude, really? Anyway, they see me with a cast on. So what had happened was they was like, yo, you came on the wrong side. And I'm sitting there like, yo, I got a cast on. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Walk around the whole other side of the hospital? I was just looking at him like, damn, B, I don't know if I could do that. Because, you know, I struggled to get up in this bitch with this cast. So he's like, yo, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let you in through here, but because it's a faster, shorter way. He said, but do me one favor. When you come in here, he was like, yo, when you come in here, right, make sure you go right and don't go straight and don't look down the hall into that room. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So he buzzes the door open for me to walk in. And when I walk into the clinic, there's a bunch of people sitting like right in front of me. He's like, don't look. I'm like, how you don't look? He made it sound like they was gonna be like down the hall. As soon as he opened the door, it's a bunch of people sitting there. You got dudes, you got women, or dudes that look like women with like beards. Some of them got like funny looking skin. Some of them got like, you have men with titties. You had like all this weird shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So the security guy seen me like looking confused. So he came back in the room and he was like, yo, come with me, I'll take you. Go down this way. I said, yo, not for nothing, but what is that? And that's when he was telling me like, that's where all the people come to get procedures that want to be, you know, transsexual. And I was like, wow, they go through all of that? Like, I didn't know they go through, like, they take pills, hormones, they get shots. And that shit costs mad bread. And they be doing like mad shit to themselves to try and look like a female. And I'm like, yo, I didn't know that they do all of that. And I was like, yo, that's the first time I ever seen that, man. That's the first time I ever seen that. So I kind of looked at it like, yo, if somebody gonna go through all of that, that's none of my business. Because that's a whole lifestyle. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit. It's like a person that is a bodybuilder that go to the gym and they get chiseled and they work out. It's like it's a lifestyle. So I ain't gonna front. It's like a culture I don't know nothing about. So I just mind my business. My first encounter with a transsexual in any way, shape, form, or fashion is, I guess, the situation that's going on now where I'm being harassed by Renee. And I don't know what I did to this nigga, but this nigga just harassing the shit out of me on YouTube. I don't know why the nigga think I care about it, but for some reason, nigga ain't letting it up. But anyway, that's my story about how my first encounter with the transsexual shit. I don't know nothing about that. But all I know is Renee put a bad taste in my mouth, pause all the way before I finish the statement. As far as like the way I look at them niggas though. If I see somebody as a transsexual, I'm gonna have a little slight bit of prejudice towards them because of what Renee did. And that's why I don't get why would you represent yourself that way and do that knowing you messing with straight people, you're gonna make them have hatred towards, you know, transgender people. I'm not gonna say I hate transgender people, but I'm gonna always think about what I went through with this faggot nigga right here, and that's gonna make me be like, yo, you know what? I don't like them faggot niggas, and that it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't want to spread that type of hate. Like, if you see a person minding their business and they not on that bullshit, leave them alone. Let me read that donation real fast. I was serious about being a damn dude, you taking forever to move that ass car, man. Hold on, I gotta get off this. I'm passing the speed through. Anyway, let me read this. I was serious about being a beast on fighters with the keyboard. Yo, you was serious? Never played Street Fighter 5 with a 30 plug-in with Streak. Anyone who wants to see me on Street Fighter 5, Tekken or PC, it's on. Yeah, I ain't on front, man. You gonna have to. Yo, I probably would want to see you like live stream using the keyboard, like literally using the keyboard, because I know it's possible, and I actually at one point was able to use the keyboard that fluently, but I just wouldn't do it because I always felt like people with arcade sticks had an advantage. But if you know how to use a keyboard, that's a bigger advantage than an arcade stick. So I respect that, but I would like to see it because I haven't seen that in so long, especially with how combos work now, how intricate they are. Jimmy, do you think Xbox Play Anywhere is fucking up Xbox? It definitely is. Definitely is fucking up Xbox. Play Anywhere is a great feature that was needed to boost sales for Xbox, but it's definitely hurting the console, yes. It's helping the ecosystem, but it's hurting the console. This is disturbing if a tranny tries to trick me on the gay crap they get in their hands. I mean, yo, let me, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I'll say this about the whole being tricked by a tranny. I feel like if a transsexual tricks you, you kind of should know better, because I worked in nightclubs as a bouncer. You know what I mean? And you see a lot of dudes who go through that whole process of saying they was tricked by a tranny. But I've seen dudes say and fight trannies for saying that they didn't know. But I also seen, like, when they came in the club sober, they was like kind of flirting with a tranny. Niggas was telling them like, yo, that's a man. And dudes be like, yeah, well, you know, and then they start getting drunk. And they start acting like that's an excuse to do this shit. And then when they get caught, or niggas start making fun of them and roasting them, now they want to go back and fight the tranny nigga. And I'm like, yo, my man, you gay. Don't get mad at the tranny for exposing it, because dudes was telling you that they think that's a tranny, and you was sitting up there thinking that shit was cute and funny. Then you got curious, and when your curiosity got you roasted, now you mad at the tranny when you should have been left that nigga alone if you wasn't on that type of time. So I whole thing about getting tricked by transsexuals, a lot of times that be dudes that be mad because they be curious and they get caught. And I'm like, yo, listen, man, you gay. You know, you just find out the hard way, I guess. So that's my take on that, because I worked in a nightclub and I seen a lot of dudes, the whole night they was messing with some dick in the booty ass dude. Dudes was telling them, even me, I'm like, yo, I used to give dudes a heads up, because some of them people, they come to the club a lot, so you kind of start learning who they are. I'm like, yo, I heard that's a dude. Like, I'm not gonna go blow it up completely, yo, that's a man with a dick. But I'd be like, yo, I heard, you know what I mean, that this is a dude over here. You kind of like, you warm in the booty, buying drinks and all that. You should be able to look and tell, but let's just say for argument's sake, you don't see what I see. So I'm gonna be nice and kind of hint it out to you, because I don't want y'all fighting, and next, you know, I gotta come up there and fuck you up because I'm working security. You get what I'm saying? So I'll try to, like, avoid that whole conflict by telling dudes in a nice way, yo, you know, that's all, like, a dude. And of course, dudes will play it off. Nah, you know, you know, and well, you know, and you know, I ain't know. I'm like, dude, we've been telling you for like 2 hours that's a guy. And then next thing you know, once they start getting roasted by the crew, my man, you really gonna... This guy just blocked me up. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's move on, because I came in for an actual gaming topic. Hey Jimmy, love the content finally made to a live stream. Yo Cameron, good to see you here then. Oh, that's this guy. He don't even belong in that. Hey Jimmy, love the content, man. Alright, I read that, my bad. Let me read the rest. Basically, Renee made a bad name for trannies in the community. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of dudes feel that way. And I used to be sitting up there trying to get people to chill in the Discord. You know what I mean? Because I thought people, I saw that Renee was making it bad for that particular group of people and giving an outlook. Because I don't know if Renee realized it, but that was gonna be people's like first experience dealing with a person like that. And I don't think that motherfucker gave a fuck. I don't think that motherfucker gave a fuck, man. That's what I'm gonna have to assume. That's what I'm gonna have to assume. Because when I was reading the messages, and I'm gonna say another thing about the Discord because it's going now anyway, but I still got the messages. A lot of people used to hit me up in the Discord begging me to get rid of those trendy people that was in there, and I'm like, yo, it's not really fair to treat them that way. You know what I mean? And when I found out that that was who was the person disliked buying the videos and making the accounts, I was like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But anyway, that's enough of that topic. That's enough of that topic. Been doing it for 10 years. Wow, Liquid, that's real talk. That's real talk, my brother. That's real talk. Now, Never's on the Never's in there. I think Spider's in here too, lurking. Spider might be working. Just pull out, LOL. Hey, Rose, good morning. He said that's why I only mess with chicks with kids. Yo, Butch, how old are you, man? You mad young talking about you mess with chicks with kids. Yo, Craig, what's good, fam? Detroit 81, what's good, fam? Nintendo going ham. Nintendo, Renee was toxic as fuck. Everybody wanted him going. Facts. People was begging me to get rid of that nigga, yo. Begging me. Like, I was getting messages every day about that. Jimmy, are you hyped for Crackdown? No, I am not. No, I am not, Rose. I am 18, my guy. Yo, Bush, that's still too young to be talking about you mess with chicks with kids. You said kids as in plural, man. At 18, if she got more than one, something wrong, boy. Now, I'm not judging, but you know what I mean. You 18, man. You shouldn't be like, oh, let me find a girl that's 18 that have multiple kids already, and then I'm going to deal with her just to avoid a dick in the booty ass cat. If you fall in love and it happened, that's one thing. But you out there talking about, yo, how many kids you got? You got 3 kids? All right, you good with me. You 18 with 3 kids? Come on. I'm not judging, but come on now. What's good, Jimmy? Clizzy, what's good, fam? J.E. I don't recognize the name. That might be Renee, but I'm going to say what's up anyway. Every girl past the age of 18 over here got at least 1 kid. Damn, fam. Where you at, Butch? Where you at that you said that? It's always laggy like a bitch in here. Heartless Hokage. Uh-oh. That name, man. You sound like you in the wrong, you sound like you on the wrong channel, my bro. You sound like you belong on Twitch. Ain't nothing wrong with a chick with a kid. Nah, I never said that. Definitely not. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Craig, the NPD leaked. Xbox sold under 100K last month. All right, so let's get into that. Let me catch up on the chat real fast. Let me read through it. All right, let's get into that topic real fast. All right, this is all rumors because nobody saw the actual NPD. I looked, I checked, I asked around. Nobody actually has it. But the rumor is that, let me actually pull it up. The rumor is that Nintendo Switch is #1. PlayStation is #2, and the Nintendo DS, 3DS is actually I hate to say this, #3, and Xbox is under that. So Matter of fact, hold on 1 second, guys. Let me do something. Hold on, let me do something. I be hating when I see people walking over here and they like disabled. I know I'm gonna sound like some soft nigga to some of y'all, but I don't care. And they be walking around over here because we in the middle of nowhere right now where I'm at. And I be hating to see that because I'm like, damn, bro, you walking around out here like that? I be wanting to offer them a ride, but then you can't because it's a stranger. You know what I mean? All right, so anyway. Leaked on NeoGAF. Okay, so let's type it in because I got it right here. I got it right here. I look for it. NeoGAF don't even come up. Oh, it says it's not really leaked. It says closed. Okay, so we do got numbers. We do got numbers, and y'all wrong about Xbox, by the way. All right, so let's break down what the numbers. Oh no, I'm looking at the damn. I was hoping I was wrong. I was not wrong. Oh, I'm looking at it to see. Now, I don't see the actual numbers here. I'm looking at it, y'all. I don't see the numbers here. I don't see the numbers here. Anyway. Yeah, this is not accurate, y'all. The post y'all talking about, this is a predicted number. Yeah, it says rumors right here. Let me go to IGN's version. Yo, Xbox didn't make the list. Wow. That's crazy. Well, let's go with the number that everybody's giving. Okay. First of all, Xbox didn't make top 3. Hardware or software, which is really not a surprise software-wise. All right, Nintendo Switch did 222,000. PlayStation did right there. They made it sound like PlayStation got beat bad. PlayStation is at 217K. Nintendo 3DS is at 105. And Xbox is not on the list. So I know y'all can't really see that good, but y'all could kind of see it right there. Damn. Now, I want to see the actual number, though, for Xbox, because this is... Anyway, the reason the Nintendo Switch is winning is because of something I keep telling people that they don't really listen about. People want options. People want portability. If you make a gaming console that can be taken on the road with you, it's going to sell. If Xbox and Sony did this, it would sell. Now, people think the PlayStation Vita caused the handheld market to not be as interesting, but the reason people are not interested is because the PlayStation Vita felt like an upgrade to a PSP. It didn't feel like something new. If you want a handheld to feel like something new, you need to make the handheld more expensive and make it a portable console. Oh shit, that's a cold comment. So I feel like the reason the Nintendo Switch is winning is because it has the options, it has the tech, and it doesn't necessarily have the games, but people want options nowadays. They feel like if I pay $299 for something and I'm gonna get all these options, then it's gonna be a great buy. The PS Vita was missing 2 buttons, and that kind of like, to me, held that system back from being what it could have been, which is a portable PlayStation 4. As far as the technology, they could have made it possible because you see they have the share play. The share play feature that they were using, even though it was crappy, it was definitely a crappy piece of tech, it was something that could be used. Hardcore Metal, what's up? Now, the Nintendo Switch 1 terabyte, you talking about the processor? The processor, to my understanding, was 3. It's pretty much, the Nintendo Switch is pretty much a Shield tablet. That's pretty much exactly what it is. And it hooks up to a docking station that docks it to a TV. So, I mean, when I looked at the specs for the Nintendo Switch, that's exactly what it is. I have a Shield tablet, and, you know, if it could have a Switch platform integrated into it, it would be a good device. The Nintendo Switch is a good device. I mean, it gets a lot of hate from certain people. It gets like a lot of bashing, but at the end of the day, it's a good device. It's giving people what they want, or at least it's trying to. Now let's talk about Xbox. Well, the reason people are not buying Xbox is because Xbox has got to the point where commercially it has become like it's like, let me quote Biggie, a quote that I used one time when I was talking to a fuckboy. Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. When you say the word Xbox this generation, it tastes like ass when you speak it. It's been shitted on. Microsoft hasn't done a good job of counteracting the issues with the console as far as the games. The crossplay is down, now hurting it. And the reason that I get a little upset with the Xbox community and why I always take digs at them is because they won't admit, they pretty much admit everything that I say now, but they won't admit this one thing. The reason that the Xbox is hurting software-wise, and that's going to hurt hardware, is because why buy the Xbox games if you could get them on PC? Now, Microsoft had the right idea. A lot of people who play Xbox don't play on PC. So for those people that are on PC, they can get the Xbox games. And then maybe down the line, they'll get an Xbox for convenience. But they needed to boost the sales of the games on that platform. So they had to bring in crossplay. But the Xbox community won't admit they're not buying the games. And that's why Xbox got pushed into this corner. That's why Xbox had to do crossplay. Like, if you take a AAA title, right, that came out on Xbox and PlayStation, and you look at the sales numbers, it's always triple on PlayStation. And it's supposed to be because of the user base. But, you know, you got all these marketing deals, and you got all of these things with exclusive content. And the reason that that's a problem is because developers will start creating exclusive content for the heavier platform, meaning the one that sold most units, the one that's going to have longevity for their games. And that'll cause the other platform to suffer. So Microsoft needs to increase their sales. The only way they could do that is to increase the base by putting the games on PC. And I keep explaining this to the Xbox community dudes, and they keep going over their head. They don't want to hear this. But it's y'all fault that the console's doing bad, because y'all didn't support the console. If Xbox sold 30 million units like people claim they did, then they should have more games sold. You shouldn't have 30 million units out there and everybody's just buying Madden and 2K. It shouldn't be that way. So what they had to do was they had to put this stuff on another platform. Now, the problem with PC, of course, is us dudes who game on PC, we're not trying to hit Windows 10 as a viable platform. That's the problem. You put it on PC, but you didn't put it on PC the right way. Steam is viewed as the console of choice on PC, if that's even a thing. Because, of course, it's not a console. It's a UI. But it's a client. And Windows 10 is not really viewed as a client. It's viewed as an operating system. PC dudes don't want to split their library over different clients. We don't want to have a Uplay, which we have already. We don't want to have a Origin, which we have already. We don't want to have a Steam and have a Windows 10. We don't want all these clients. Then you have GOG. We don't want all of these clients. So introducing another client into that ecosystem is a disaster in the first place. They should have partnered with Steam, in my personal opinion, and then they would have been fine. But it's not about partnering with Steam. It's about making money and spreading the sales. So that's what's killing Xbox. The fact that the games are just on Windows 10, which is a dying client already for gaming on PC, and the fact that the Xbox community is not supporting Xbox games. Jimmy, those weak-ass exclusives they come out with shouldn't sell. People shouldn't buy sorry games. Well, here's the thing. Okay, let me address what you said about weak exclusives. You call it a weak exclusive, but here's the thing about a weak exclusive. I don't call Gears of War 4 a weak exclusive. I call that a good game. I don't call... See, that's the problem right there. I gotta go and think. Last I checked, right, I was listening to a podcast. I'm not going to say what podcast it was, even though I don't have a problem with saying it. I don't want to say it because of what I'm about to say. These dudes was talking about Sunset Overdrive. And I'm like, yo, every time you ask somebody who's an advocate, a hardcore advocate of Xbox to start telling you about what games you would recommend, they go to Forza, which most people don't play card games on Xbox. You know, they're there, but it's not nothing crazy. It's like the Madden and the FIFA and all that. Yeah, you have that group of people, but I'm talking about the casual right now. If you got a casual and he comes up to you and says, what games would you recommend for Xbox? Immediately people jump back to 2013 and 14 and 15. And that's not good. That's not good, and that's the problem. What's one of the main games I'm going to tell you? Rise, 2013. Sunset Overdrive, 2015. Gears of War 4, 2016. And look at all the gaps in between the games that they're mentioning to you. You get what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Trey? And that's the problem in a nutshell right there. Why is this guy all up on the cars? Anyway, that's the problem in a nutshell right there for Xbox. It's not that they need games. They don't have no games. Not even that they just need games. They don't have any. This generation, they don't have any games. You could count on two hands how many exclusives Xbox got worth mentioning. That's the first thing. And out of those two hands, you can only use one hand to recommend a bunch of games to people to buy for the console. And that's a problem. Now, me being an Xbox fan, I'm mad that I'm playing on PlayStation for the simple fact that my economy, my ecosystem for my gaming was set up around Xbox. That's where my achievements are at. That's where the people who I really know and play with are at. And I had to like kind of like split that in half and go over to PlayStation. You know, I didn't like that Xbox did that. They gave gamers no choice but to buy a PlayStation with the way they handled the console this generation. Now they're just gearing up for next generation. You could tell they kind of pretty much gave up. They just want to coexist this generation and come back next generation with their wounds all healed up, ready to do battle. And that's fine and dandy for next generation, but what about right now? So they're not supposed to be winning NPD. You got a new innovative console, and you got another console that's dropping games, and you got Xbox hoping that you'll buy the 10 games that they brought out on PC to help out their console. And that's not a good marketing plan. That's not a good business plan. It's the that's all we got plan. And that means that Xbox is definitely just out here surviving. Yeah, I mean, it's funny you say, Rose said Xbox fans didn't buy those new IPs. It's funny you say that because every time a new IP for Xbox come out, I'll get it. I get it, and I'll look around and check. I'll literally go check these guys out to see if they have the game, and they don't have it. Or if they have it, they play it for 5 minutes to an hour, and that's it. They make a couple videos on it, and then they move on. Back to the whole console war thing. And I'm like, well, I don't get it, because you guys can't think this console's going to do well if you don't support it. Like, part of supporting Xbox is actually reporting on the games. These guys report on the console. We're the dedicated Xbox channels towards the Xbox exclusives. You notice PlayStation games have people that have channels dedicated to their games. You got people dedicated to Uncharted. You got people dedicated to The Last of Us. Me. When I started my channel with a lot of Last of Us content. If y'all go to the beginning of my channel, the first year of my channel, it was, well, a lot of those videos is not up no more, but I had a lot of Last of Us videos up. You know what I mean? And I'm an Xbox guy. So you had a lot of channels dedicated to Xbox content, talking about gaming. Fuck the console war propaganda bullshit for a second. I'm talking about gaming. Yo, Skill, what's good? And you don't see that with Xbox. When Quantum Break came out, how many of these Xbox dudes had actual Quantum Break, you know, content? Now, I'm not talking about one video. I'm talking about a couple of videos about the game, the DLC updates, when it's coming to PC. You didn't see none of that from those guys. They're not supporting the games, and that's a problem for Xbox. They don't have the right community to help that console along properly either. Now, I'm not taking a shot at these guys. I'm just saying that you got to show me the Xbox channels that are actually reporting on Rise, you know, reporting on Quantum Break, reporting on Sunset Overdrive, reporting on the actual game, inside the game. You don't see that. But Bloodborne, There's channels dedicated to Bloodborne. There's channels dedicated to Uncharted. There's channels dedicated to The Last of Us. There are channels dedicated to Yakuza. There are channels dedicated to all of these PlayStation exclusives, along with being gaming channels. Been trying to get the Platinum Hellblade, you'll get it. And that's the problem. And now you have Nintendo, who came along with the perfect ideal. Yes, it's a gimmick in my opinion, but it's the perfect ideal. They came along and they said, hey, let's make our console portable. That way, all those people you seen at E3 who had those Wii pads, people said I was lying about, and they were sitting there playing on them, and I'm sitting there asking people what's going on and what did they do to the thing, and they're showing me all the tricks and mods and all of that stuff that they did to it. You know, I worked in a repair shop, so I know a little bit about you know, emulation and ROMs and things of that nature. And they're showing me some of the creative things they came up with. And I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't even know you could do that to this thing. Yeah, you know, you could do this and you could do that. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, man, if Nintendo brought out a portable console, they would kill. The Nintendo Switch is portable now. If you went to E3 in 2015, that's all you saw. If you went to the Nintendo section. And I'm talking about the back of the Nintendo section. These fraud-ass Xbox guys on YouTube and Twitter actually don't like Xbox or these games, this gent. They just are mad Sony is better and always have been. That's true, actually. I'm not even going to say that what you said was like on some hate and shit. It's true what you said. Because that is a fact that is the case right now. These guys are not happy with the Xbox games. Neither am I. Gears 4 and Quantum Break was probably the best Xbox exclusives. And I'm going to throw Rise in there. For this entire generation. Yeah, hit the like button. That's true. I'm gonna need it because Renee is mad. Anyway, so those games should not be it's like one good game a year, and that shouldn't be the case. It should be a couple handful of games. Should be a couple handful of games, man. The next game I'm looking forward to coming out is literally 12 months from now, which is State of Decay 2. And that's bad. Crackdown, I have no interest in. I'm not buying it. I'm not getting it when I go get my Xbox One X. I don't care. I just don't care about Crackdown. Matter of fact, you know what? I know I'm gonna be able to get Crackdown, so I might get Crackdown because I know my plug gonna call me and be like, "Yo, I got this game. Do you want it? Do you want to check it out for your YouTube channel?" I'll probably get it. I'll probably be the better bot and end up with Crackdown, even though I know I'm not gonna like it, just to support and check it out and see for myself, rather than say, "Oh, this is trash. I don't like it." So I'll be a nice guy and I'll do that. See? So that's how that works. I don't know why these guys keep pulling over next to my car like that. That's a fact. Brandon said it completely right. The last sentence in what he just said. Xbox is struggling for its own identity. The Xbox thrived on good multiplayer exclusives, and those games have gotten stale. That's exactly right. They've been using the same platform for 10 years to try and get their games to be about anything good, and that's a problem. That's a legit issue, and that's a legit problem, and it's factual what you just said. Because Gears 4 was a good game, but it felt like I've seen it before. It felt like I've been playing that. It felt like nothing new to me. And even the HDR and everything didn't help it enough to make me feel like I was doing something new. Even the new engine didn't feel like I was playing a new game. It felt like I was playing another Gears game. And that was kind of annoying to me for the simple fact that Gears was one of my most top prized possessions on the Xbox console. I really was a fan of Gears. You know, I was like a huge Gears fan. I had like Gears stuff all over my house. You know. So seeing it turn out like that, I was a little bit disappointed because it could have been better, should have been better. He take what as a no. What did he say? Yo, Jones, what's good, fam? You know Xbox guys are frauds when they claim Agents of Mayhem is as ugly as Crackdown, so people should buy Crackdown also. Wow. Wow. Agents of Mayhem definitely looks better than Crackdown in my opinion. I'm hoping that something will happen with the Xbox One X that'll prove that to be not the case, but so far it's definitely looking like Agents of Mayhem is a better game than Crackdown. But we got to see more Crackdown to fully judge it. But if I had to choose between the two based off what I've seen, because Agents of Mayhem came out yesterday, I believe, I would definitely have to go with Agents of Mayhem based off what I've seen without playing either one. Because I've been seeing Crackdown for years. And to me, somehow that game got worse as time progressed and it's getting ready to come out. Don't know how, but that's what I'm seeing. If I get $250 in my PayPal, I will get an Xbox One X. That's a good price for it. Are you getting an Xbox One X? Yeah, I'm getting one day one. Oh, yeah. The pre-order is supposed to go on sale Sunday, they said. So if that's true, I'll be pre-ordering mine this weekend. And I'll be getting it day one. Hopefully, I'll be getting it like a day or two early. I might. I highly doubt it, though. I'm not sure where I'm going to be getting it at 100% sure yet. But I'll know by the weekend. I'll know by Friday. Hey, Jimmy, why is the Xbox community starting to argue with itself? That's not new. That's not new. The Xbox community always argues and disagrees with each other. And then they end up blowing each other again. That's nothing new. Them dudes is like fickle. That's all. They just fickle. They argued and they back friends again. How Uncle Murder said it. They shoot at each other and tomorrow be back. No, Mano. He said these dudes is actors. Shoot at each other, then tomorrow be back friends. Xbox One X is not worth it even though I want it. Yeah, well, nah, no Forza 7 for me, sir. Well, I can't argue that it's not worth getting or not getting. All I can say is I'm gonna get one because that's just the type of person I am. However, I can't sit here and give you like a million reasons to get one other than if you want a better 4K experience for your Xbox, then get it. Because that's the real reason to buy it. It's really an enthusiast reason. Like PC, you upgrade your graphics card, why? For better performance, better quality. It's like upgrading your Xbox One graphics card. That's how you got to look at this console. If you want to upgrade your graphics, then get it. Yeah, I got a PC too. That's why I'm like, yeah, but I still want a console. I don't know, man. I'm a tech guy, man. I can't be left out of the loop on some new gaming tech. Like, I gotta check it out. I gotta get that. I gotta see what it's hitting for. You know, I could get rid of it if I really need to, if I really want to. So, Predman, what's good? Oh, you gonna get a day one? That's what's up. That's good. He said, I'm just like that too. Yeah, look, here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all, right? Because I got to get off the stream when I park up here. I'll be honest with y'all. The reason that I got to get one too is because if I don't get one, it's going to be itching me on day one when I see people unboxing theirs. I'm going to feel like I'm missing out on some shit. Jesus, dudes. I'm going to feel like I'm missing out on some shit. It's going to be annoying. Yeah, they're going to price cut the 100%. They're going to price cut it, and they're going to bundle it. They're going to definitely do that. But, yeah, man, I got to get out of here, though. It was good chit-chatting with y'all. But, yeah, man, you know, congratulations to Nintendo for winning NPD. I hate to say this, but like I was saying before, I think that the Nintendo Switch might low-key outsell the Xbox. It might happen. It might just happen. It might happen, so don't be mad if y'all see that. But, yeah, man, to everybody that made it to the end of the stream, thank you. I can't get one until next year. Yeah, right, Spider. Not where you work. You could get one. Yeah, man, I'm not going to do a long outro. I'm going to just get out of here. Y'all be good, man. Y'all be easy. Peace. Thank you to everybody that came out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section when the video plays back. Let me know if you guys got a Switch, if you're getting one. Let me know if you guys are going to get an Xbox One X. If you are or aren't, please let me know why, so I could read these comments and see what's going on, find out what is happening. As far as the PlayStation, people who keep trying to like say, oh, the PlayStation didn't win NPD. Dude, they lost by like 3,000, literally 3,000 units. So come on, it's like a tie. So stop that whole PlayStation didn't win shit. It was literally, I saw the number, I showed y'all the number, I'm gonna show it to y'all again real fast. It was literally only 3,000 units, man. So cut it out, man. Cut it out. Yeah, literally, I'm looking at it. Matter of fact, it was 5,000. See that? It was only 5,000 units they lost by. So Switch did 222 and the PS4 did 217. So that don't mean it's gonna stay like that. That don't mean any of that shit. They sent me some stuff here. I gotta send this back. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all.